Hi friend, today I want to talk to you about some summer hair care tips now that we're getting into the nice warm weather, specifically some things you can do to protect your hair while you're at the beach. My first number one tip, and probably the most effective one, would be to cover up your hair if you're going to be outside in the sun for an extended period of time. Now you can do that with any one of amazing different hats that are out on the market now. You could tie your hair up in a silk scarf. That would be a great way to protect it. Anything that would completely cover it will absolutely block out the sun's rays and protect you from hair color fading and from drying out with the sun. My next tip is going to be protecting your hair before you go out to the beach by wetting it with a little bit of water or using some leave-in conditioner or a hair mask before you go. Using a leave-in conditioner or a hair mask in your hair causes it to act almost like you would think a sponge with water in your hair. If your hair has already absorbed the conditioner and water that you've put into your hair, it's less likely to be able to grab in the salt water and have that drying effect on the hair. So my favorite thing to use for a leave-in conditioner is this one here by Innersense. It's called Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner. This is what I keep in my beach bag, and I will spray my hair with this pretty liberally before I go to the beach, and then I also use it after I've gone in the water to spray through and kind of detangle my hair and add a little bit more of that protection and moisture back into the hair. If you'd like, you can choose to use a hair mask instead and use any one of your deep conditioning masks that you already have. I would recommend dampening the hair with water first, applying that, and then either putting your hair into a braid or a ponytail for while you're out at the beach. This actually leads me into my next tip, that the best way to tie your hair up at the beach would be to either do a loose braid in your hair or to tie your hair into a ponytail. We want to avoid the messy bun when we're going in the water, because messy buns with water equals a tangled matted mess when you try and take that out later. If your hair is in either a ponytail or a braid, it's much easier to remove from that and then spray some leave-in conditioner in and detangle that, and it will be much easier than if you tie your hair up into a messy bun. And lastly, the best thing you can do after you've been in the water is to, as soon as possible, rinse your hair out. Whether that is rinsing it out at one of the showers outside the beach just to remove that water as much as you can, or as soon as you can hop into a shower and rinse and wash that salt water out of your hair, the better. If you're only able to rinse it out while at the beach, if you're going somewhere afterwards, again, I keep that leave-in conditioner in my beach bag, and I love to use that at that point to spray liberally through my hair. I bring a big detangling comb and I will just comb through, or even just use your fingers and kind of rake your fingers through to break up the knots that you've gotten from being in the water and smooth your hair back out. I hope you found these tips helpful, and get out there and enjoy those beach days while you can.